Okay, we're gonna do this set. I'm gonna adjust the camera. There we go. That's a bit better. I don't know. This bit here. Anyway, this is a Lego Friends set. So let's just do it. It's from last year or the year before, but I got it reduced to clear. I don't know. I got two about this size, and one of them I got for $3.50 brand new. So that was the best bet the best one out of that. They were all very cheap. As I said though, the shop that I get everything cheap from doesn't have any cheap things at the moment, except for that thing that I bought, which I've already done. So there's no point talking about it. This was the last one in the shop, so yeah, got it in time. How many bags are there? They're not numbered. They are numbered. That's a good sign because we're not doing it all in one big go. Did I remember? I did not remember to publish a video today, so that's not so good. I had a few problems. I have a problem with my car, unfortunately, which is making me annoyed. Yeah. Today, the passenger side mirror wasn't adjusted properly, and I was like, oh, how did that happen? Someone knocked my mirror again, which is weird because it's in a hard place to knock, but when I park it, and so I was in the car, and so I put the passenger window down, and then I leaned across and I tried to adjust it. It didn't really work, and then I put the window back up, and it made when I got to the top, it made a loud banging sort of sound. I was like, oh, what was that all about? And then a little bit later on I decided, oh, just double check and I'll put the window back down again. And then it wouldn't go back up, and I've obviously gone and broken something on the inside. And so now it's not actually shut properly, which is annoying because I don't have a garage, I just have a carport. What's up with this? We've got, oh, there's two separate booklets, so that's even neater. So that's kind of cool. So now I've got to, well, I taped it all up and did the best I could to make it look like the window wasn't partially open. But no one's going to steal the car. It's got an immobilizer or whatever. But then I'm like, well, they could break in and take the handbrake off, and then they could wheel it off into a truck or something and sell it for spare parts, or get it working somewhere else. But which is like, but I will in 2 days' time dismantle the side of the car. Turns out you have to take the outside panel off to get to everything, not the inside panel like I was kind of expecting. And turns out the outside panel is made of plastic. The most of the door, there's barely any actual door. It's like quite, which is good. There's like not much to rust. I think what there is made of aluminium. So that's the good thing about the car. But the parts are kind of expensive, but they're not any more expensive. The window up and down a bit. The window was, I keep forgetting what it's called now. But hopefully I can get one off a broken version of my car, you know, from a wreckers. But it's not too expensive. But it's kind of like I looked it up and I was like, they're supposed to last for like, you know, 120,000 kilometers. But then I'm like, wow, the car hasn't been driven much. It is like 15 years old, and it hasn't actually been driven that much. So if it had been driven like a normal car, it probably would have done 120,000 kilometers by now, and it hasn't done anywhere near that. So maybe that's why. I guess the plastic, something in the plastic just gets brittle over time or something like that. But then Lego doesn't. So, and it's the passenger side. It's not the driver's side. The driver's side is fine, and that's the one that's hardly ever used. So I don't actually know what the problem is because I haven't taken it apart. But I'm going to take it apart, and then I am going to make sure the window stays up and can't go anywhere, and that you can't go up and down. And then we'll have to look into getting the parts. Here are some poops. So in goes one poop, and then the poop can go on the side. It's just a pain. I was really hoping to have this week coming up to have nothing to have to do except do coding, which is what I've been trying to do for quite a while. And now I'm like, oh, I've got to spend like probably 4 or 5 hours on Monday working out how to take the side of the car off. There's some good YouTube videos, so it doesn't look too hard. It doesn't look any harder than taking the front of the car off. So if I can do that, I can take the side of the car off. Then I'm like, I got to pay more attention to the local car wreckers place and see if they have any of my when my model comes up, and then just go over there and just strip off, just buy a whole bunch of spare parts, whatever I can get off the car, basically. Because this is good. I mean, the good thing about the car is it's pretty easy to take apart, because it's quite a small car. So, and I like that. It's just like, well, it's probably a hard car to get parts for. So that's not so good. But we'll see. It's not a very common car around New Zealand. Given by the fact that people keep coming up and asking me what this car is and where it came from. It's like, I just bought it on the internet. It's like, they're not that uncommon. I see 1 or 2 every so often. Alright, so enough about cars. My arm kind of actually feels like it's improving. It's taken a few days. I sort of realised I should probably do some stretches as well. I started doing some exercises and some massages, and it's a very weird sensation. I'm pretty sure it's like a knotted muscle, not on my shoulder, not where I normally have them, but where does this go? It goes here. But in a different position, kind of lower down by not quite my armpits, because I'm like, oh no, it's my lymph nodes or something. But it seems to cause pain, not just where the knotted muscle is, but all the way down my arm. So that's kind of annoying. But at the moment it doesn't hurt, and it's been much milder today. So I'm hoping for a nice night's sleep without having to take painkillers. Again, another annoying thing. It's very hard to just have 1 week to concentrate on stuff and not have to do anything else, not have to go socialize and talk to people. It's just like, I just want to stay away from everybody. Alright, I've done something wrong because I'm out of these pieces. Wait a second. So here's the... Oh, here they are. There's one. There's one. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. But anyway, there's another. I have to put 2 of them. There has to be. Oh, there it is. I found it. We're all fine. We're all fine. That one goes there. And all right. This bit goes here. And last time I drove my car a very long way, I ended up wearing earmuffs to block out the sound of my car and everything. And they're not perfect, but when I got back, I could still hear this weird pulsing sound thing in my living room. Whereas previous times I've gone on these long journeys, I haven't been able to hear it anymore, and I was getting a bit worried that I might be damaging my hearing over time. I'm very, very self-conscious about damaging my hearing, so yeah, people were like, you can't wear ear protection things when you're driving a car, because you need to be able to hear police cars and stuff. And it's like, well, not if you're driving on an open road motorway thing. I don't think I really would hear any better otherwise. I don't think it makes any difference. And it's not, as far as I can tell, technically illegal. So I'm going to do it because it's fine. It works out fine. But it's just that you have to then learn the sound of the engine again, because it sounds different when you have. So, but that's actually very straightforward and easy, and it's not a hassle at all. So, what are we making here? We're making this thing so far. I've forgotten what the box has got on it, but it has got the interesting. We've got the interesting animals out. We haven't talked much about the Lego, and they're both the same. Are they the same mold? I think they are the same mold. 2 puppies of the same mold, but 2 different types of puppies. So that's quite good. I'm definitely going to get some cool animal things out of this. There's another cheapy set that I haven't got. because it's not quite as cheap, and it wasn't at the shop that I normally shop at. So I normally get these from a Kmart, because Kmart still exists in New Zealand. But we have another shop called The Warehouse, which is, as I don't know, a bit like Walmart. I don't know. I've never been to Walmart, so I don't know. And they sell Lego quite cheap. But they normally sell it more expensive. Most of the sets that I buy are more expensive at The Warehouse than they are at Kmart. But Kmart doesn't have this. It's like a city set with an Arctic Explorer sort of one, which, to be honest, I didn't know they were still doing. It's like that city thing. Maybe it's not actually from this year, but I just saw it in the shop. And it was a bit more expensive, but it came with like two interesting animals, like a seal or an otter or something. So I have to get that one at some point. And I also realized in the these Disney things, the extra cape thing for her from the last video is actually his cape thing. So I didn't get two, I got one, but I got one for Mr. Cricket. So another thing to think about. Alright, I just thought I'd mention that, just in case anyone actually watches these videos in full and goes back and says, hold on a second, that cape thing was from the cricket guy. It wasn't from the other person. They'll be all like, what a fool Matthew is. But I actually worked it out afterwards. I was thinking about something else and then thought, oh my goodness. Now we're chugging along here. And this is quite cute. It does look like a... I'm surprised actually how stable those are, given that they're only held in by one stud. What was the point of this? It's just... What was the... Nothing actually happened. Oh, it was just putting it on the thing. Well, that's pretty obvious. Sometimes the steps are so obvious you do them without even realizing you've done them. Okay. So we put that to the side for a second, and then we're going to make this thing. And that one goes there and there. And there. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, rubbish. Oops. Oh, I forgot to do a lot of things today. Okay. Maybe I should restart my computer. Alright. I was supposed to cancel a meetup.com thing that I was down to go to tomorrow, but I forgot to do that, so I'm going to have to do that. As we do. This is going to be a bad video. Now what? Okay, these go there. Oh, there's another doggy. There's that one there. There's a bigger dog. All right, they're all in this one packet. So what's in bag number 2 then? We'll have to have a check before we finish. And then we're going to have that piece there and that piece there. This is looking kind of quirky. Don't know what it's for yet, because someone didn't really pay attention to what was on the front of the box. Which is how you should make these things. You shouldn't really know what you're actually building, so that it's a surprise. It's a playground thing. That's right. There's a cool slide water feature or something. I've noticed that in Auckland, in some park, they're building like this 3-story car. Wait, what? I haven't got any more circles. I've used them all up. Oh no, here it is. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, right. Oh, what a day. So this one was meant to go on an orange one. This is going to be a pain to get apart. Alright. Maybe I should build it I don't think these are going to be any use. Well, I can get that one off. But no. Why did I make this mistake? I mean, that's not going to work. Well, that will work. In my dreams. Okay, that one came off. And Alright. So, brick separators are sometimes useful, but mostly only for the pieces you don't really need them for. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think those bits went there, didn't they? And there was that thing in the middle. And I think that was all there was. I haven't had any more, got any more Disney things. Haven't had the chance to pop along to the shop, and now I'm like, got to save a bit of money. But I got to save a lot of money. Really, I got to stop spending on stupid things that I keep doing. But I have enough Lego to not have to worry about buying Lego, except I might buy that one with the otters or whatever in it. But I'm not going to buy that one actually, because I am going to buy it, but not anytime soon, because I've got a lot of Lego and it's like there's tons in the shop. It's not like they're disappearing. It's not like this kind of set, which was like, well, this is the last one in the shop from the last season, and this is my only chance to ever buy this. And also, it's $3.50, and I'd be crazy not to buy it. Like I think this one was there were two. Like there's another one. I can't reach it. It's too far away. But one of them was like, I don't know, $11 or something, and the other one was $3.50. So, and that goes there, which is all good deals. I think they were all good, well priced. But then I seem to have missed out on this one that was like a sailboat, which I was kind of looking forward to getting, because they seem to have tidied up the shop and moved it away, and it's not there anymore. So that's made me a bit sad. Alright, and now we have done the whole thing, except I forgot to put this on top of here. So that spins around, except I've got this little ball. That little ball goes on one of these things. I think it goes on the end of here for some reason. I don't know why. What is that? What is that? What is that for? Okay, we've got that. We did that. So the little dogs, the little puppies go in here. We should put the puppies where they belong. So this is like, I wonder if the name of this thing is like Puppy Fun Day or something. It might be on the box. Alright, we've made bag number 1, and we've got this piece here, which is pretty cool. And here, Andrea, not Andrea. Alright, and where'd the box go? Where'd the bag number 2 go? Oh, it's right here. I don't think there's any more animals. So this is what we're actually making. I should actually paid more attention. So we've made that and that and that. So we've got this big fun thing here. I think this was the $3.50 one. I feel like this had to be the $3.50 one. I didn't put the... I did, okay. So there's no more puppies. 1, 2, 3 puppies. Well, that's a good number of puppies. I'm not going to complain. But anyway, so far it's fun, to the point. Another animal related... Is it called Puppy Park or something? Puppy Fun Day. They don't always have... I'm always kind of annoyed. Because sometimes they do have the name on it, and sometimes they don't have the name on it. And it's like, well, they should just be consistent and have the name on it all the time. I mean, I kind of get why they don't, because, well, obviously this is, you know, it has a whole variety of languages here. So they'd have to put the name in all the different languages, which they never do. So... I don't know. But thanks for watching. I enjoyed it so far, and we will finish it next time. Or maybe we can pick out... Actually, we can go through... I think I got this one. I think I've got this one. I might have this one. I don't know. This was one that I think I was going to get. That's right. This was one of the ones that I missed out on, the set here, which I was kind of like, ah. Or did I get it? Honestly, I don't know. I did get a big friend set, but I can't remember where I put it. So maybe I got that one. Maybe I got something else. I don't know. Maybe I've got all of these. Like I'm pretty sure I've had that one before, but I didn't get any of these ones, so don't get too excited. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.